I hurt my back last week and I'm not enjoying riding the trials bike right now, but the mountain bike is a little more plush, and I'm gonna try to get a few lines going on here in these woods. I don't have any decent trails around where I live, but there are some fallen logs and stuff that I can get over. So let's see what I can get up to. I think first up I'll just try a weird log ride with a bouncy entry into a nose bonker off a tree. What else would you expect? I have to do the nose bonks. Seem to be falling to the left today. Balance line up, 3 pivot off. To the left again. One thing Ali C did in his last video on the mountain bike was a rear to front overlog. I've never tried it on a mountain bike before. It's one of my favorite tricks on a trials bike, so let's see how the mountain bike does. It's actually really scary with this amount of travel to get the switch. It feels like that wheel is so far out in front of me, it's gonna be hard to get it back underneath me on the wheel swap. I'm gonna try a good elbow height tap. It's just a little bit further down the log there. It doesn't have that dirt ramp to help me up. When you hit it in the right spot, the suspension launches you up. I'm at the best berms in town now, and there is Hero Dirt. It's moist enough to give me maximum grip. That felt too smooth. Usually I get some mega roost coming up off these berms, but the dirt is so grippy, the back wheel just wants to hook up. That's one of the best trails here. I love diving into that catch berm at the bottom, especially when it's wet, because you just slide right into it and then the tires hook up. Nice feeling. As you can tell by all the leaves covering this trail, not a lot of people try this gap. It's a really steep transition here, basically just hitting a log, and it's about a 15-foot gap to an off-camber landing. One of the changes I recently made to my bike is I took out the volume spacers in the front fork. The amount of pressure that I'm running, I like how it feels coming off the top, but I wanted to use all the travel. So one thing I am worried about though is getting bucked over the bars when I hit this log, because I'm not going to have as much bottom out support. So I'm going to try to keep it rear end heavy. I don't think I'd get any style points on that, but my goal of using more of my travel was achieved. I table like a complete noob on this bike. There's a technical double drop feature on this trail that's really hard to nail and keep your speed. First, drop off of this rock behind me and land right here on the transition, barely over a bike length to the next jump, and then you've got a nice distance to a landing right about here. One more bike length and you hit another little kicker, so you really have to be spot on here. I'm gonna have to channel my inner acrig for this one. I have a terribly rough, loose run up to this about elbow height rock. Gonna have to really maintain pedal pressure on this guy. This is a great place to finish this one. Good times, body's not sore. We'll come back harder for the next one.